It's now my privilege to introduce our guest speaker for this evening. Mamphela Ramphele is South African national. He's the executive chair of Letsema Circle, a Cape Town-based specialist transformation advisory company which operates in both the public and the private sector. She qualified as a medical doctor at the University of Natal in 1972, and she holds a PhD in social anthropology from the University of Cape Town, a BCom degree in administration from the University of South Africa, and diplomas in tropical health and hygiene and public health from the University of Witwatersrand. She served as a managing director of the World Bank from 2000 to 2004. She served as co-chair on the Global Commission for International Migration between 2004 and 2005. And prior to joining the bank, she was Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Town, a post she took up in 1996, becoming the first black woman to hold this position at a South African university. She was chair of conveners of the Dino King scenario sponsored by Netcore Old Mutual. She was appointed chair of Goldfields in November 2010, and she's chair of Technology and Innovation Agency established in 2009 to help stimulate greater use of technology to address socio-economic challenges and promote sustainable economic growth. It's now my pleasure to invite Dr. Mamphela Ramphele to the podium.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for that generous introduction. I think we need to agree as South Africans that we should ban any reference to the first this, the first the other, because it's a sign of failure. Why did we take so long to get a few things done? So I think tonight, as we celebrate all of these wonderful people, we will move further and further away from this first the other thing, and just concentrate on getting it done. Thank you. Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Ms. Naledi Pandor, representatives of the National Science and Technology Forum, representatives of BHP Billiton, award nominees, members of the media, honored guests, fellow South Africans, ladies and gentlemen. I'm truly honored to be among you tonight and to express my deep gratitude to you for inviting me to speak in this auspicious event. Tonight we are celebrating excellence in South African research and development. The awards exemplify our country's continued commitment to develop science, engineering, and technology innovation for the betterment of our society. The World Competitiveness Yearbook Scoreboard rated South Africa 44 out of 58 most competitive countries in the world in 2010. This is a 4-slot improvement from 48 in 2009. With a robust scientific community, South Africa can achieve the quest to be one of the top emerging economies in the world and address many of the socio-economic challenges affecting our people. These challenges are well known to us, but are worth mentioning. The high unemployment rate, the scourge of HIV/AIDS, global warming, and many others. In 2001, the Council for Economic Advisors, a group of 3 economists who advised the President of the United States on economic policy, pointed out that innovation in the ICT sector and throughout the whole economy has been the leading factor for the strong growth in the United States since the mid-1990s. By 2006, the iPod from Apple had created 41,000 jobs worldwide. 14,000 of these jobs were in the United States and 27,000 elsewhere. Now you can imagine now with their newest inventions how many more jobs they've created. Innovation is today regarded worldwide to be one of the most important success factors to maintaining a strong competitive economic position. Innovation is a key to resolving most of the global challenges in the biotechnology sector, the automotive industry, manufacturing, or even energy. Within our country, technology innovation has enabled us to be world leaders in, for example, converting coal into petrol, and led to the establishment of Sasol and supporting industries. Second, we are operating the world's deepest gold mines on earth, and I should know, given my relationships to gold fields. Third, using environmentally friendly pesticides for the protection of citrus destined for export elsewhere, because particularly dealing with the EU, they won't take your goods unless they are properly labeled. Manufacture of small and medium-sized satellites, as exemplified by the launch of the Sumbadila satellites, which our minister went all the way to the other side of the world to launch, is an example of what we are capable of. These are but a few examples that demonstrate that our country has the ability to engage at the highest levels to turn our challenges into opportunities.